How's it going, you sexy beasts? Today, we're taking a look at the newly released Lovely for the Engineer, the Anti-Vehicle Mana Turret. This piece of equipment replaces the default Anti-Infantry Mana Turret for the Ace tool and changes it into an emplaced rocket launcher designed to destroy ground targets. This turret effectively extends the fighting potential of the Engineer class, allowing it to engage armored targets at longer ranges. Generally speaking, the default Anti-Infantry Mana Turret is pretty terrible, with a medium damage output, poor accuracy, and is usually a request to get shot in the head by an infiltrator the moment you hop onto it. This new turret, though, lacks the personal shielding of the anti-infantry turret, but can offer the engineer to hold a stronger offensive role at longer ranges due to the launched missile following the crosshair after being fired. Starting off, this is probably the first item for a specific class that costs station cash, aside from the obvious weapons. It's just an Ace blueprint, which costs either 1,000 certification points or the 700 standard station cash. Aside from the cost, it's completely worth it. The Ace tool had been rather worthless before this new turret, aside from having the ammunition pack. There's not quite any data mine statistics available for this turret yet, but it's nearly the same as the default dumbfire rocket launchers allowed for the heavy assault class. The missile launched moves at a rate of about 62 meters per second, which will only move forward toward the crosshair. This missile type could be defined as a tow missile, much alike from the Battlefield series, meaning tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided missile. This means that you can perform some sweet maneuvers with the rocket after it's been fired, but you cannot make the missile do a full 180-degree turn and swap its direction entirely. The refire rate of the anti-vehicle mana turret is 6 seconds, which after every shot will instantly cause the turret to overheat. The cooldown period can be reduced down to a time of 4.5 seconds, effectively increasing the damage output this turret provides. How about the damage model? Since it's very much akin to the dumbfire rocket launchers, it can drop a main battle tank in as little as 2 hits, as long as they're from the rear. But since SOE has thought about the whole what role this turret fills, it's only effective against ground targets. Attacking an air superiority fighter requires 2 hits to destroy it, which is going to be rather difficult with a 62 meter per second projectile, as opposed to the aircraft speed of upwards of 200 kilometers per hour. The required missile hits to drop a Liberator is 6, which is absolutely crazy. It's pretty obvious that the AV mana turret is not designed to be for anti-air, and I'm thankful for that. There is still a potential for the implementation of an anti-air mana turret in the future, but that's just hopeful thinking. Missile splash damage has a severe drop-off too, meaning that this isn't going to be absolutely annihilating groups of infantry. It will kill a foot soldier with a direct hit, but the damage drop-off is significant in the blast radius in the event that you do miss. The closest example I can refer to is anti-armor cannons of the main battle tanks, where they deal a high amount of damage for direct impacts, but not quite hitting as hard with splash damage. So what exactly does this mean to engineers? This thankfully allows the engineer class to engage armored targets at a considerably safe distance without putting themselves in direct danger. Previously, the only way for engineers to engage tanks is with either C4 charges or with anti-tank mines. Both require the engineer to run directly up to the sides of a tank and place them on the exterior of the vehicle. That's not a very safe idea, considering the tank is, well, a freaking tank, and will more than likely blow you up. With the added range of an AV mana turret, I think the engineers are going to become the more prominent class that comes out when a tank column appears, as opposed to the heavy assault. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this, as that causes the heavy assault class to lose some of its luster as an anti-tank class, and shifts it more into the anti-air with ground to air lock-on launchers they possess. But only time will tell. All in all, the anti-vehicle mana turret is quite possibly a required tool to be the most effective engineer player you can be, allowing you to have a high adaptability in combat by allowing you to engage nearly any enemy type, well, aside from air. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, it means a lot. If you didn't enjoy the video, thumbs it down, let me know what I can improve on. So what do you guys think about the anti-vehicle mana turret? Go ahead and drop a line in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. It's free.